Have you ever sat down to enjoy a plate of fish, maybe thinking you were making the healthiest choice possible, only to find out later that what's on your fork could actually be speeding up aging, harming your heart, and even putting your memory at risk? For seniors over 60, this isn't just a theory. It's a reality backed by science. In fact, a major study published in The Lancet in 2023 revealed something shocking. Eating the wrong fish just twice a week can raise your risk of stroke and memory loss by as much as 70 to 80%. Here's the part no one really talks about. Most older adults are eating the wrong fish every single week. Fish filled with mercury, chemical residues, and hidden inflammatory compounds, all while believing they're making a smart choice for their health. But there's also good news. New findings from the Journal of Gerontology show that the right fishes, the right kinds, can lower your risk of Alzheimer's by up to 40%, protect your arteries, and even slow down aging from the inside out. So tonight, we are going to uncover the truth. I'll walk you through the 4 fishes you should never touch after 60. And then we'll switch gears and reveal the 4 fishes you should eat often to stay sharp, strong, and independent. Every single claim I'll share is backed by peer-reviewed science, not scare tactics. And if you want to check the studies yourself, I'll leave all the sources linked in the description. Before we jump in, I want to hear from you. What kind of fish do you eat most often, and why? Share your answer in the comments. I love reading your stories and replying whenever I can. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Mark Turner, and this is Health 365 Day, where we uncover science-backed strategies to help you live stronger, healthier, and longer. Now, let's get started. The 4 worst fishes for seniors. Worst fish number 4. Imported catfish. At first glance, catfish doesn't look threatening. It's mild in flavor, affordable, and easy to find in just about any grocery store. For many families, it's a staple on the dinner table. But here's the problem. If your catfish is imported, especially from certain regions in RCU, could be eating one of the most contaminated fish on the market. Why? It comes down to how these fish are raised. Imported catfish farms often cram thousands of fish into small, overcrowded ponds. In such dirty, crowded waters, disease spreads fast. So what do farmers do? They pump the fish with antibiotics to keep them alive. But those antibiotics don't vanish. They seep into the flesh of the fish, and when you eat it, they end up inside you. For seniors, this can be especially dangerous. Your immune system is naturally less resilient with age. Regularly consuming these residues can contribute to antibiotic resistance, meaning the real medicines you need may not work as well when you truly need them. And antibiotics are just the beginning. Independent testing of imported catfish has uncovered residues of banned chemicals and carcinogens, things that have absolutely no business being in your food. To make matters worse, these fish are often raised in polluted waters, soaking up heavy metals like mercury and lead. Now think about what that means for seniors. Your body isn't as efficient at flushing out toxins as it used to be. Those heavy metals and chemicals can accumulate quietly over time, raising the risk of kidney damage, neurological problems, and even cancer. There's another hidden problem: inflammation. Imported catfish are often fed cheap, unnatural diets of corn and soy. This creates an unhealthy omega-6 to omega-3 ratio in their flesh. And while your body needs some omega-6 fats, too much compared to omega-3 south is like throwing gasoline on a fire of chronic inflammation. For anyone living with arthritis, heart disease, or autoimmune issues, that's a recipe for more pain and higher risk. And nutritionally, imported catfish simply don't deliver. They're low in omega-3 south, low in beneficial nutrients, and high in empty calories. In other words, you're paying for a fillet that looks harmless but is secretly working against your health. If catfish is part of your meals, the safer choice is domestic, US-farmed catfish, which is held to stricter safety standards. But imported catfish, best to avoid it altogether. Worst fish number 3. Tuna. For decades, tuna has been the poster child of healthy, lean protein. Tuna salad sandwiches, tuna pasta, even canned tuna straight from the pantry. It's a go-to for millions of households. But for seniors over 60, tuna hides a silent danger that can wreak havoc on your brain, heart, and nervous system. Mercury. Here's why tuna is such a problem. Tuna, especially the larger varieties like albacore, white tuna, and big eye, sit near the top of the ocean food chain. They live long lives and eat plenty of smaller fish. That means they accumulate mercury year after year. When you eat tuna, the mercury doesn't just pass through, it builds up in your body, particularly in the brain and nervous system. For younger people, the body may be able to tolerate small amounts, but for seniors, whose detox systems slow down with age, mercury exposure can be devastating. The symptoms are frightening and easy to mistake for normal aging. Memory loss, brain fog, tremors, mood swings, even depression. Some seniors may think they're developing dementia, when in reality, their tuna habit could be to blame, and the cardiovascular risks are just as real. Mercury puts stress on the heart, increasing the risk of arrhythmias, high blood pressure, and even heart attack. A study published in JAMA Neurology found that seniors with high mercury levels had up to a 65% greater risk of cognitive decline. Here's the kicker. Just 2 servings of albacore or big guy tuna per week can push mercury exposure above the safe limit. And while light tuna, usually skipjack, has less mercury, it's still not harmless, especially if you're eating it frequently, which many older adults do because it's cheap and convenient. Does this mean you can never touch tuna again? Not necessarily, but it should be limited no more than once or twice a month, and preferably only light tuna. With so many safer alternatives, tuna simply doesn't justify the long-term risks for seniors. Worst fish number 2. King mackerel. Now here's where things get tricky. Not all mackerel is bad. In fact, smaller species like Atlantic or Spanish mackerel are relatively safe and nutritious. But king mackerel, that's a whole different story. King mackerel is a large predator fish, which means just like tuna, accumulates massive amounts of mercury. In fact, it's one of the worst offenders on the FDA's do not eat list for seniors, children, and pregnant women. For older adults, mercury from king mackerel is especially concerning because it attacks the brain and nervous system. It accelerates memory loss, increases tremors, and can even trigger mood disorders. And again, many of these symptoms are brushed off as normal aging. But it doesn't stop with the brain. Mercury also damages the lining of your blood vessels and interferes with your heart's electrical signals, raising your risk of arrhythmia, heart attack, and stroke. For seniors already managing high blood pressure or heart disease, this is the last thing you want on your plate. To make matters worse, many restaurants and grocery stores simply label it as mackerel without specifying the type. Unless you ask, you may not even realize you're eating king mackerel instead of the safer varieties. The bottom line: avoid king mackerel completely. If you enjoy mackerel, stick with Atlantic or Spanish mackerel, which are smaller and much lower in mercury. Worst fish number 1. Farmed tilapia. This one might surprise you. Tilapia is one of the most popular fish in the US. Cheap, widely available, and often promoted as a healthy lean protein. But the truth: farmed tilapia is one of the worst fish seniors can eat. The reason comes down to farming practices. Tilapia are often raised in overcrowded, unsanitary ponds where they swim in their own waste. To keep them alive, farmers rely on heavy doses of antibiotics, pesticides, and even antifungal chemicals, all of which end up in the fish you eat. But it gets worse. To cut costs, tilapia are fed unnatural diets of corn, soy, and sometimes even animal waste. This creates an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio as high as 11. That's a disaster for seniors because excess omega-6 fuels inflammation, the very thing that worsens arthritis, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's. In fact, some studies show tilapia can trigger more inflammation than eating bacon or hamburgers. Imagine choosing tilapia because you think it's healthy, only to discover it's actually worse than fast food for your body. And nutritionally, tilapia is poor compared to other fish. It's low in omega-3 south, low in key minerals, and has even been found contaminated with dioxins, industrial pollutants that can stay in your body for years. For seniors, farmed tilapia isn't just neutral, it's harmful. From fueling inflammation to increasing toxin buildup, this is one fish best left off your plate. With so many better, affordable options like sardines, cod, or trout, there's really no reason to gamble your health on tilapia. So now you know the danger list. Imported catfish, tuna, king mackerel, and farmed tilapia. These 4 fish might look harmless in the grocery store, but beneath the surface, they hide toxins, heavy metals, and inflammatory compounds that can quietly chip away at your health after 60. But here's the uplifting part. Not all fish are harmful. In fact, the right ones can actually act like medicine for your heart, brain, joints, and muscles. In the next section, we'll explore the 4 best fish for seniors, the ones you should eat regularly to slow down aging and stay strong. Now, let's dive deeper into the next set of mistakes that quietly age your face faster than you might expect. Mistake number 4. Ignoring your neck and jawline. Most people focus on their cheeks, eyes and forehead when it comes to skincare or facial exercises. But here's the truth. Your neck and jawline can reveal your age even faster than your face. Think about it. How many times have you applied moisturizer or sunscreen to your face but stopped right at your chin? When the neck is ignored, it can start to sag, wrinkle, and form what many people call a turkey neck. And once that happens, it's tough to reverse. The skin in this area is thinner, which means it's more prone to creasing. If you've ever noticed how celebrities often look youthful until you see their neck, you'll understand just how revealing this area is. A simple habit to adopt is to always extend your skincare routine: cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen down to your neck and even your chest. Also, consider gentle upward massage strokes when applying products to encourage better circulation and prevent sagging. A few targeted exercises, like gently tilting your head back and pressing your tongue against the roof of your mouth, can also strengthen the muscles under your chin. It's small actions like these that make a big difference over time. Mistake number 3. Skipping facial massage or circulation boosting habits. Your skin depends on good blood circulation to stay healthy, firm and glowing. Without it, your complexion can look dull, lifeless, and older than it really is. The issue is that as we age, circulation tends to slow down. And if we don't actively encourage it, the skin loses that youthful vitality. Facial massage is one of the simplest and most effective tools you can use. It doesn't require fancy equipment, just your hands and a bit of oil or moisturizer. By massaging your face in upward and outward motions for a few minutes each day, you're stimulating blood flow, reducing puffiness, and helping your skin absorb products more effectively. Another trick that works wonders is contrast therapy, alternating between warm and cool compresses. This wakes up your circulation and keeps your skin firm. Even something as easy as tapping your fingers gently along your face can spark circulation and prevent stagnation. Dr. Mark Turner often tells his patients, think of your face like a garden. If water and nutrients don't circulate well, the plants won't thrive. The same goes for your skin. So, skipping facial massage or circulation boosting habits is like letting your garden dry out. Don't underestimate how powerful this simple step can be. Mistake number 2. Poor sleep habits and sleeping positions. Here's a tough pill to swallow. No cream or treatment can replace the power of good quality sleep. When you skimp on rest, your skin pays the price. During deep sleep, your body repairs damaged cells and produces collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm and youthful. Without enough of it, wrinkles deepen, skin sags, and dark circles appear. But it's not just about how long you sleep, it's also about how you sleep. Many people don't realize that their sleeping position can actually create wrinkles. For example, if you sleep on your side or stomach, your face gets pressed into the pillow night after night. Over the years, this can lead to permanent lines on your cheeks, around your eyes, and even on your forehead. The best position for youthful skin: sleeping on your back. It keeps your face free from pressure and allows your skin to rest evenly. Of course, if you're used to another position, switching can take some time, but it's worth the effort. Investing in a silk pillowcase can also help. It reduces friction, prevents tugging on your skin, and even protects your hair. Think of sleep as your skin's natural anti-aging treatment. When you treat it as a priority, the results show, not only in your face, but in your energy, mood, and overall health. Mistake number 1. Neglecting daily sun protection. If there's one single factor that ages the skin faster than anything else, it's unprotected sun exposure. Even if you don't spend your days at the beach or outdoors, the UV rays that hit your skin during short walks, driving, or even sitting by a sunny window accumulate over time. These rays break down collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles, sagging, and age spots. In fact, dermatologists estimate that up to 90% of visible skin aging is caused by the sun. Not genetics, not stress, not even poor diet, just the sun. Many people assume sunscreen is only for the summer, or for younger people worried about tanning. But the truth is, consistent sun protection is crucial at any age. Think of sunscreen as your daily shield. It doesn't just protect you from skin cancer, it's the simplest anti-aging product you'll ever own. Here's what Dr. Mark Turner always emphasizes. Choose a broad-spectrum sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher. Apply it every morning even on cloudy days, and don't forget areas like the neck, chest, and the tops of your hands. These spots can give away your age even if your face looks smooth. Pairing sunscreen with protective habits like wearing a wide-brimmed hat or sunglasses makes an even bigger difference. It's about building a habit, not perfection. Over time, this one step will slow down skin aging more than any expensive cream or procedure. Wrapping it all up, so let's quickly recap the 5 hidden mistakes that make your face age faster. 1. Overwashing your face, stripping away natural oils. 2. Neglecting hydration from the inside out, not drinking enough water and relying only on creams. 3. Ignoring your neck and jawline, forgetting the areas that show age first. 4. Skipping circulation-boosting habits, missing out on facial massage and good blood flow. 5. Poor sleep habits and sun protection neglect, 2 of the biggest culprits of premature aging. The good news is that every single one of these mistakes is completely reversible by making small adjustments like moisturizing your neck, adding a few minutes of facial massage, drinking more water, prioritizing sleep, and applying sunscreen. Daily you can take years off your appearance and restore that youthful glow. Remember, aging is natural, but how we care for ourselves determines whether we age gracefully. Dr. Mark Turner reminds his patients, the goal isn't to look 20 again. The goal is to feel confident, radiant, and healthy at any age. And that's the real secret. It's not about chasing perfection, but about giving your skin the care it deserves, so that it reflects the vibrant life you're reliving. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Health 365 Day, and share it with a friend who might need these reminders. Your support helps us continue to bring you more health and wellness insights tailored for seniors. Until next time, take care of your skin, your health, and most importantly, yourself.